Hi everybody, my name is Bongi Damans, and you are watching Live with Impact, and I am with Pastor Tebs David. Do enjoy.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tebs David and you are live with Impact. It's just so good to be back with you to do what we always do most, and we enjoy doing just this thing because they're happening. And what a pleasant moment we have this beautiful day for us to be visited by none other than the person I know for the longest, and so long. I have history and testimony to tell. But for now, today, we'll keep it at a certain point. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our one and only Bongi Damans.
As they say.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Tebs. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here today. I think for me, this one is a different one because I'm interviewed by you. As you said, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
So when you called, I was like, I'm definitely coming, you know, because this is a special one for me.
I tell you.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a testimony she's going to be talking to us about, but before we go there, another nice highlight for me, and I use the word nice highlight, is that I was privileged to spend the longest time with a husband. Some of you don't know. Yes. The longest time with a husband. Yes. And so at some point I'm working with Reverend Benjamin Dewey, and there's a project we're doing. Yeah, okay, I'm taking it there. I know, I'm taking it right there. And the project we're doing, and it's all good and well, and I had a privilege to say, who do I bring? So I'm like, I'm going to bring Bongi Damans from our church. He must represent Pretoria.
Amen.
We go there. We go to Joburg, Guess what? Little did I know that I brought the man to come and vision.
His eyes were really open. Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Yeah. The rest is history. Yeah, and by the way, Tebs, this December is 20 years later in marriage.
20 years later?
In marriage.
Look at that.
Yes.
Ooh, the Lord has been good.
Yes.
The Lord has been good.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's really...
You've been used by God, Tebs, to bring me my husband.
It was something else, man. And the worst part of it for me, at that time, I was like, Bongi was 100% Zulu speaking.
Yeah.
And Nansutu. And I know that Damans is that man. It's that man, you know, and he wants to bring you directly to Pitoli.
You were worried.
I'm like, so what are you telling me? Oh, no, I think I've seen something here. But yeah, oh man, what a beautiful time. So 20 years later, look at what you've done, where you are. 2 boys, you guys have raised, and gee.
Man, God has been good.
My goodness. But of course, but if somebody just want to really wrap it up and go in other areas, before even getting to your testimony, what are the highlights you want to bring in your life? And I know one of the biggest highlights is the testimony you want to give. Yes. What are some of the highlights?
Sure. I think some of the highlights for me is through the ministry in song, as places where God has taken me, where I never thought I would be, people I have met. Then I got to learn so much, and to, I think those be the highlights. I mean, the people I've met, places I've been, God has taken me to places. So I think those are the highlights as well, that through this ministry, through this gift, God was able to place me in those places and to meet those people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at what the Lord has done.
Yes.
And time went by, you've done some recording. That's that favorite song, and I think you've re-recorded it now recently. There's a song that you've done that put you to the map.
In Dandemnand.
That song, that's what we knew you of.
Yes,
that's the song that really said, who is this?
Yeah, actually,
who is this girl? But it's a girl from Witbank. I'm like, who is this girl?
Yeah, no, that song did the things for me. Yeah. I think even then when Bishop used to sing the song before, Bishop Benjamin Dewey, so that's where I started, for those who don't know. That's where I started singing when we were at rehearsal. He used to sing the song Yena.
Yeah.
So one day we were at rehearsal. For some reason, he said, I must just sing the song. He gave it to me. I sang the song. So now every show we went to, he did not make mistake. He will make sure. I always knew he would bring me forward to sing the song, even in church. So I remember then one day he stood in front of the congregation, because I was also in the church. I was doing backup for him and also in the church. He mentioned that this was a song that's very dear to his heart. He used to sing it. But ever since he gave me to sing the song, he said he made a covenant with God that he will never sing it again. He felt the song was done justice. It was done justice. So I think it was such an honor for me for him to do that and be sensitive enough to open that platform for me, because that's the vehicle that God used to get me to where I am today.
Sure. I clearly remember that. I remember one of those good days I came to High Praise Center and I found you doing a song. I was sitting there and I'm like, who is this one? Because there's something too special about. And thank God for people like Bishop who saw the gift and the talent and really harnessed it and pushed it to the next level. And now look at what the Lord is doing in your life since then to now. And so your journey went. I saw you traveling overseas. My goodness, had a privilege once in a while to work with you in the States.
With you as well,
and got to see that part.
That was one of the highlights. The highlights I spoke about, going to places through the gift ministry, in working with you, Brad Tebs, to open that door. I think it changed something in me to step in those places. You know, when you step in certain places, it's like it opens up a certain thing. It awakens something in you to be in that. It makes such a huge difference. So it did a difference in my ministry.
You know, when we say God is able, I'm looking back now, I'm like, at that time, we were just visiting quickly once. And today you're sitting here with 10 years visa. You're doing 2-3 tours a year. You just came back recently and things are just happening. And really God is able
He is.
To use anybody from anywhere. And so, but in your journey, along the line, something tragic happened.
Something happened. Sure, it's like you can tell from what we're talking about. I've started far away. So to get to where I am in between, some things, challenges happened. I think that's when you get to realize, Guti, how much we need God in this journey of life. We cannot make it on our own. And also, I always say to my son, there's 2 kingdoms in this world that are fighting for you. The kingdom of darkness and then the kingdom of God. But God is gentle enough to say, choose life. So the enemy sometimes will not just watch you flourish in what God has called you to do. So he would throw in, those challenges. So like you hearing, we're talking about me singing from Intande Mnandi to many projects that I did. So then later in the years, we got to do a project together with my husband, as Bongi and Colin. And like you said, Brad Tebs, off lately, there's a project I did. After some time, we felt that it was time for me to do something as Bongi, as an artist. I know you were also one of the people who believed in that so much. A lot of people were saying it, and my pastor, but then I think there came a time where I was so sure that this is it. This is time, let me do it. Let me do it, because I think one of the wisest words I've heard was that you will never be ready. You gotta do it.
Just get started.
Just do it. God gives you strength as you do it. You'll never have a time where I'm sitting like, okay.
I'm so ready now.
So I realized when I heard that, and I realized you've been saying it, Brad Tebs. A lot of people, I haven't done it. So let me just do it. Let me just do it. So I was like, okay, let me just do it. So we were preparing for that. I think with my pastor is a good songwriter, so I was starting to now gather songs. Let me get songs and see which songs I can do for my solo project. And then my husband also has been in my like Bongi, you have to do this. You have to do this, because it keeps on coming also to him. So we gathering songs, getting ready to do the project. Oh, Brad Tebs, I kid you not, that year, I remember we went to New Jersey.
Right.
Yeah, to New Jersey. There was a church, we were singing there. And like you're saying, I've been to the US before. First day, second day, by the second day, I'm okay. I've adjusted to the weather, I'm adjusted to everything, I should be fine. So on that particular trip, it was June. South Africa was winter. It was summer in New Jersey. I got there. First day, second day, I'm struggling with my voice. I'm like, normally Banu by this time, and I do well with warm weathers.
Right.
So, okay, fine. We're doing rehearsals. Well, they had a safari worship, prophetic experience worship we were going to do. So we're going to be part of it. So we went for rehearsals. As we were rehearsing, I realized I'm struggling with my voice. I'm like, what's wrong? Do your ginger teas, everything, warm-ups.
Yeah.
It's not helping.
No.
So on the Sunday, the worship experience was in the evening. During the service, we're singing. Then the evening came. And I remember after the session, my husband said to me, hey, I heard you were struggling. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why. So another important thing I want to raise on this one, when we got to the church, the Sunday service before the worship night, there was a particular song they sang. Okay. That song troubled me so much in my spirit. And I was wondering, why is the song? Because I was getting these feelings. I was trying to investigate where they're coming from. It's a positive song. I was hearing it there for the first time. Went back home, searched the song, found the song on Apple, got it on YouTube. I was playing it over and over in the house when I'm cleaning, so I could even hear the song in my sleep. The song is sung by Joe Metal from Ghana.
Right.
I trust in you.
Right.
I trust in you. I'm like, it's a beautiful song. Why would my spirit be so troubled? I trust in you. You are my God. There's nothing you cannot do. Okay, fine. I'd listen to the song. Then I came back. I had something like flu. The flu got better. Now, one Sunday, I walked into the church. I said to Blue, I realize I can't hear well on my left ear. I'm not sure what's wrong. She's like, maybe it's an infection because you traveled. Go to an ENT. We went to a sound specialist. They're like, hey, the ear is not good. It's flat. You can't even see the eardrum. Go to an ENT. ENT sends me to MRI scans. MRI scans come back. It was a long process. I'm trying to shorten everything. So when I come back, the scans from the MRI, we even had to raise funds for the MRI because I don't have medical aid. When we come back, the doctor says they pick up, there's a tumor in my ear. The tumor, then they're going to send me to academic Steve Biko for the specialist to check how they can help me out. Because they said if I go private, it's going to take a lot of money. But now they had cameras to check because, now the singing did not come back. I kept on struggling with singing. I haven't stopped singing at church and everywhere. So I said to him, now I asked them, but why I'm not able to sing? So they had put cameras in my nose to check my vocal cords. Then he says, no, your vocal cords are clean. They look good. There's nothing wrong. But chances are whatever that's happening in the ear is affecting the voice because ENT is a hambelana. Ear, nose, and went to Steve Biko, checked my results. I did more tests, sent more scans, blood tests, this and that. It was just a lot. That year we've traveled the hospital with my husband, we knew Steve Biko, So now, 2 different doctors checked again. Your vocal cords they even say they look healthy. You can tell that you're a singer. They look fine. But now eventually they found out that where the tumor is situated, it's going for my voice. It's going for my voice. And at that time, Colin would tell you, even my talking voice had changed perhaps. You could tell from my talking voice that something is wrong. So then that's when they realized that the tumor where it's situated, it's growing. So they're saying chances it's been there for a long time, so it's growing. Now it's putting pressure on the voice. So that's why I'm struggling to sing. So they check, and then thank God the tumor was not cancerous. But now they say they can't operate because where it's situated, it's the sensitive nerves. One mistake, it bleeds, and then my whole left would be affected. From my face.
Look at that.
From my face to, hands, shoulders, my whole left. So then they try to check on other options. Then the other option was for me to go for radiation. So we opted for that, sent me to oncology. oncology. There was a doctor was assigned to me. So I was going there, and then they said I would do 20 plus sessions. They put radiation in the body.
Of all the radiation.
Yeah, to shrink the tumor so that it doesn't go to the parts of the brain. So then we'll have bigger problems.
Oh, yeah.
So we were now traveling until then they'll tell me when I'll start with the radiation. And then I had to maintain certain weight. I must not gain weight, lose weight, so that I'm not singing then, Tebs. We had to cancel gigs.
And this is your life thing.
Yes,
this is you.
Music
is your daily bread.
Yeah, this is how we put food on the table for the kids and our household, because we are a duo, you know. I remember one of our biggest clients we traveled with, it was a corporate gig. We had traveled with to Iceland, then we came back. They had 2 golf dates, big events, 2 big events that was going to make a lot of money for us. I had to attach my medical results to show them I can't do the job anymore. And it's not that you're sick. The voice was not coming out.
It's not coming out.
One of the things they said, the professors, is that I'm not going to sing again.
Oh, wait, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine knowing that this is your life, this is your career?
Like, what do you mean?
They say you cannot do it again.
This is all I know. This is what I've been doing all my life. Like in my age, where do I start? Where do I start to look for something else? So they're like, no, which means in this condition, I will not be able to sing again. I was like, wow. I was shattered.
I can imagine.
I was shattered. So now it was those trips almost every week to the hospital. And I remember when we would pray. Then I remembered the song, I Trust in You.
Oh, yeah.
How it troubled me a few months ago. I was introduced to the song a few months before
the whole thing could happen.
I could be told before this could happen. I listened to the song. I could feel that the Lord was preparing me for what is about to come. I needed to trust God, like literally. One thing I realized through this time was that it is something to talk about it as Christians, to say, whatever comes, storms, whatever, I'm going to trust in you. So now when you are actually in it.
Wait until it happens. Now you must prove what you're saying.
You must
live it.
Yeah. Because I'm like, what do you mean I can't sing again? So you're going to take away this one thing.
That is all me.
Yeah.
Who am I without this?
Yeah. You're going to take this.
I'm breathing, ladies and gentlemen. This is breathtaking, because I'm trying to imagine, I'm putting myself in the same boots where, you know, this is all you're capable of. That's what you know. That's what you've been doing. You told yourself, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for way more than 20, almost 30 something years.
I'm like, Lord, this is what you've given me.
Yeah.
A task, a gift. This is my assignment in a way. So
and now I can't do the assignment.
Like what is that?
What's my purpose now?
What's my purpose now? And the song, I Trust in You. And I remember there were times, Tebs, we would wake up and pray. I kid you not, Bezalano, when I say they got a time where I couldn't pray.
Yep.
I couldn't pray. I would wake up, would sit. I would listen to my husband pray for us. I would sit there and listen to him pray for us, because at that time I felt, what else do I say? I've said it all.
What else do I say after I've said it all? And this is a situation right in front of me that says to me, this is it. That's the end. You got nothing, nowhere to go.
Because it was like, so this is it? So this is how it ends? So this is how it ends?
This is really a big testimony for us, because it really says to us, when the reality hits, we indeed need to know and equip ourselves to trust in God. Because it is something to say when you don't have the situation. But it is something different when you are facing the situation yourself.
When you are in that situation.
And will you still trust Him?
Will you still trust Him?
Yeah, you know, it reminds me, another guy also said a line that says, if all that what I needed, if the house that I've imagined, the cars that I wished to have, the career that I wanted to have, the gift that you have given me, if I cannot have, will I still trust you? So, that was a really good test. Very interesting test.
Very.
And then how then did you move on from that part to the next level? How then did you move on from that part to the next level?
I think one of the best things I did was to, as much as I wasn't praying, I showed up for those prayers.
Wait, that's a testimony again. Guys, there's something else we've got to learn here. To say, there are times when you face so much situation in your life, and all you ought to do is to show up.
Show up. Be in that
Just
space.
be there. Just be around. Be around the right place, right situation, right people.
Yes.
For God to be able to use you again, for you to renew your mind.
Their faith, Tebs. Their faith, being in a room full of faith.
Just show up.
Their faith will carry you.
You are talking to me. Just show up. Just be there.
Just be there.
Wow.
I kept on showing up. There were Sundays I would wake up in the morning. I feel like I'm not going to church today. It was those days where I fought, and I'm like, especially those days, I'm going to church. And I remember I used to sit in front or the second row. And there were times my pastor would tell me, like, I saw you today sitting in the congregation, that it was hard for you to come to church. He said, I could see through you that today was one of those days. It was hard for you to come to church.
Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we go through things that are so rough and tough. But I want to believe that God loves us so dearly.
Oh, He does.
And He has a purpose for our lives. And even the things that we go through, I strongly believe these are areas in our lives where God is preparing us. God is testing us. God is using that as a testimony. Here you are today. As a testimony, we are listening to you talking. We are listening to you talking from a point where you couldn't even talk before. And I'm jumping straight to the whole summary of to say, you went ahead and gone to record. I sat there.
Eventually, Tebs, it happened.
I sat there. And I'm like, is this real?
On the year where I was supposed to, when I'm doing it, the very thing that I need was challenged. In a way, it felt like it was taken away. And I'm like, Lord, but what is happening? Because now I said, yes, I could do it. And then this happened. It couldn't be, they say maybe there's something wrong with my leg, because I could sit on a chair.
You still sing. No, look, the reality is that the devil knows exactly the areas which he will touch us, which is too deep to us. And he deals with it. That's why we say he knows the future.
He knows.
He knew that if he takes away the voice, the recording was not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
People are not going to get help.
It's not going to reach where it's supposed to.
That's why we are saying he's there to kill and devour.
Steal. He stole. He tried to steal.
And I said, he has failed.
One of the prayers I said to God, when you restore, to pay back for the time that I could not do it, to pay back the time where I felt this is it. I almost gave up. Because I think it got to a point where I think I was starting to say, to accept it.
That's what it is.
Because at some point I came back and I realized another thing, Tebs, depression started to come. Because now I'm sitting, I'm not doing anything. The enemy is now preaching to you.
Working on you.
I was like, well, by the way, this was not supposed to be. You missed the whole point. And I realized that there was this hole I'm slowly going into. And I realized that moment that chances of me to come out of this, they are very slim. It's going to take a lot, or that's if I'm going to come out anyway. So I had to fight for me not to slip into that hole, to say, come back, come back. Hence, I say, surrounded with the community of believers. Show up for those prayers. Even if I couldn't pray, but just being in the room, slowly but surely ignited and revived my faith. And that preparation of that song, guys, like when I say I heard it in my sleep, it was a thing that God was saying, now this is trusting God.
Just like
now this is trusting God when you talk about trusting God. So I came out of it. And then a few years later, you know where I started to sing again? A few years later, I'm brought back to that space, 360. God brought me back to where it started.
Same place.
I just want to show the power of God and how intentional and amazing how God is. We are invited back to the same church. They didn't know, because I didn't put this on socials and everywhere. They invited us, and I said to Colin, you will sing. I just felt I needed a different environment. I'm just going to go to the US and Mpole and just a different environment. We went there. I kid you not, Brother Tebs. First day when we got to the church, guess who I meet? The writer and the singer of the song.
Now you're getting an answer. You're getting an answer.
When I saw him,
I
didn't know how to. I had mixed emotions. I had mixed emotions. Well, I met him, and then I remember there was the session we had. It was 12 o'clock midnight. He was on stage singing the song, and then something in the Holy Spirit said, "Look up." I look up. I look at the clock. It was 12 o'clock, midnight, and said, God said to my spirit, "New dawn. I'm doing it."
Oh, behold, I'm doing a brand new thing.
For the first time, that's where I sang. After a pastor from Ghana walked straight to me and asked my name, that's all he asked for, and he started praying for me in the US.
Yeah.
The same church where I heard the song, where after I came back, everything started. He prayed for me. That's where I started singing for the first time. I remember this, they were streaming live on Facebook. My mom watched. When I got to the hotel, they were calling. Everyone was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Long story short, that's how my voice kept on coming back 80%, 90%. I believe I'm on 95 now. I believe I'm on 95.
Wow.
But long story short, my EP is coming out.
Wow.
And I said one of the prayers, I'm like, Lord, to make up for this time, when you restore, may my voice pierce the heavens.
Yeah.
And whoever's in the room, may their lives never be the same. May you touch them like never before. When I open my mouth, the enemy has to know that I'm back.
God is giving you a second chance.
He has.
It is for that reason that you're giving it all.
Yes.
And we are a living witness to see what the Lord is doing in your life. And I'm just happy to see it from a close range.
Yes.
Where I'm witnessing what God is doing in your life.
Sure.
And the whole journey up till today. Now that we're looking forward to an EP coming.
Yes.
Or I'm like, look at what the Lord has done.
He has been good.
He has really, really been good. So, but we appreciate you. And again, thank you for sharing this story. I know we'll next time bring you back to talk more about the songs and the mindset of the song, the writing of the song, and where the whole thing is going. But for today, we really want to cover this part of the story. Let somebody get encouraged. And I want to say to somebody sitting there, God can.
He can.
And if you were a Bongi Damans who went through the journey, and in a nutshell, what would you say to that other Bongi Damans who says, I'm still in that journey, I have not seen God yet?
Sure. I think literally that's what I would say, what God prepared me. Keep on trusting Him, even if it doesn't make sense.
Even if it doesn't make sense.
You don't have to feel it. Just stay in God.
Wow.
Stay in God. Things will eventually make sense.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for tuning in. Of course, we are delighted to have our legendary Bongi Damans, who's been around for so long, and I'm just delighted to to really share the story and testimony with the audience in here. And importantly, where can people find you? How can they reach you? What are your social handles? Where are the managers?
Where the managers? Yeah, so like we said, we spoke about my journey.
Yeah.
Solo has started.
Yeah.
So for now, I have my social media on Instagram.
Yeah.
You can Bongi Damans.
Right.
Bongi Damans on Instagram. But however, you can still use on Facebook, TikTok as well. Bongi, you can say Bongi or Bongi and Colin TikTok and Facebook. But on Instagram, Bongi Damans, you'll be able to find me there. Be on the lookout. More is coming. We are cooking. We are busy.
Wow.
Yeah, the Lord has been good. God has been kind, Bazalwan. So I'm excited, and I hope today someone is encouraged. God is still in the business of doing miracles. Yeah. He's still it.
Behold, I'm doing a new thing. I think it's Isaiah 43, verse 18.
Yes.
Do you not perceive it? He say, forget about the past, because I'm doing a brand new thing. Guess what? Hold on.
Yeah.
God is doing a brand new thing.
He took me all the way to the other side where it started to
go and show you
doing a new thing.
A brand new thing.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. From myself and Bongi Damans, we just want to say to you, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day. May the good Lord continue to bless you. We'll see you again on the next episode.
Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.